Capone's family moved to the United States from Naples in 1893. The fourth of 9 youngsters experienced childhood in Brooklyn, New York. He went to class until the 6th grade, whence he dropped out at age 14 in the wake of striking. He worked an assortment of random temp jobs, as a sweet store assistant, a bowling alley, a worker in an ammo plant, and a shaper in a book bindery, at the same time serving in the South Brooklyn Rippers and 40 Criminals youngsters, 2 kid groups, that is, groups of reprobate kids known for vandalism and insignificant wrongdoing that were regular in New York at the time. Capone likewise turned into an individual from the James Road Young Men posse during this period, which was controlled by Johnny Torrio, the man that would turn into his long-lasting tutor, and connected with the Five Focuses pack. At age 16, Capone turned into an individual from the Five Focuses pack and served hopeful mobster, Francesco Ile, Torrio's partner, all the more regularly known as Frankie Yale, as a barkeep in Yale's massage parlor Cantina, the Harvard Motel. Before Capone turned 21, he was involved in several violent incidents. In a youthful scrape at the Harvard Inn, a young hoodlum named Frank Galluccio slashed Capone with a knife or razor across his left cheek after Capone made a crude comment to Galluccio's sister, prompting the later nickname Scarface. Capone later shot the winner of a neighborhood craps game to death as he robbed him of his winnings. Despite being questioned by the police, Capone was let go because no one had witnessed the murder. In another incident, Capone brutally assaulted a low-level member of the rival White Hand gang and left him for dead. Since White Hand gang leaders promised retribution, Yale sent Capone, his wife, and his young child to Chicago to work for Torrio. Torrio had moved from New York to Chicago in 1909 to help maintain the Monster House business under Chicago wrongdoing supervisor Hugh Jim Colosimo. Soon after Capone's appearance in the city in 1919, Colosimo was killed by either Yale or Capone himself in 1920 to clear a path for Torrio's standard. As denial started, new bootlegging activities opened up and attracted gigantic riches. In 1924, Capone was answerable for the homicide of Joe Howard in requital for Howard's prior ambush of one of Capone's companions. Soon thereafter, Torrio and Capone enrolled Yale and different partners to kill pack pioneer Dion O'Banion in his Blossom shop. O'Banion's partners Jaime Weiss and George Moran were fruitless in their endeavor to murder Torrio in mid-1925. Alcatraz jail in August 1934. In November 1939, experiencing the general crumbling of paresis, a late phase of syphilis, he was discharged and entered a Baltimore clinic. Later he resigned to his Florida domain, where he kicked the bucket from heart failure in 1946. This was the life story of one of the most famous leaders of the Italian Mafia in the United States of America. The life story of the life of one of the bloodiest and most brutal people.